joining us today. Our generous hosts from E2 Powered, Kelly and Mike Hewitt. And you'll hear from a couple of these folks today. Sylvia Hayes with 3E Strategies. Tucker Riverte from PV Powered. And IDATech. And we have one of the gentlemen, Doug Succo, is here. Where's Doug? There's Doug. Yes, thank you, IDATech. I work at Climate Solutions. We are a nonprofit working in the Northwest to galvanize leaders on the government and private sector to build sustainable public policy in the Northwest that will drive innovation and regional leadership for solutions to global warming. Together, we can, I want to make sure I mentioned a couple of our elected are here today. We have Linda Johnson from the Bend City Council. Thank you, Linda. And Maren Mungren, who is running for state legislature, is here as well. Thank you, Linda. Together, we can repower America with clean electricity. When we repower America this way, we will create new local jobs, enhance many existing jobs, reduce energy costs, and help our country fight global warming and environmental damage. We can all agree that lower fuel costs, freeing ourselves from our addiction to oil, and saving our planet are good things. So we have a great lineup of speakers, and then we'll throw on these green hard hats, and we have some really good signs, and we'll take some pictures, and we'll send them to the presidential candidates, to our Oregon delegation, to all the Oregon elected officials to say, we are ready for green jobs now. And then Kelly and Mike will open up the showroom and the rest of the facility so you can ask questions and learn everything you ever wanted to know about solar and some of the local green jobs that are happening right here in Bend. I want to make sure you also sign this petition, if you could please, so that we'll have the names of folks that are saying this message to our leaders. So please sign in if you haven't had a chance yet.
I wanted to introduce Peter Gramlich, who's also on the City Council.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Peter. Yes, welcome the mayor.
People who get it. I mean, people who really understand that times are different, things are different, we need to do things in a different way. To continue to invest in sort of the old, tired ways that continue to pollute, that's not going to get it done. We need to find a way to invest in clean jobs and renewable energies that really will create a win-win situation. Not only allow us to keep our jobs, good jobs here locally, but will help us fight global. Sylvia, for those of you who have not had a chance to meet her, she is the founder and executive director of 3E Strategies. She's got over 17 years of professional experience in sustainability issues. She's currently serving on Governor Kulongoski's Renewable Energy Working Group. She's on the Central Oregon Economic Development Strategy Committee. And she was one of only 1,000 people who's been trained by Al Gore to do additional trainings on inconvenient truths. So just an incredible champion and resource that we have in our community. So I want to introduce Sylvia Hayes.
We work statewide. We work with government agencies and companies doing green building projects, doing clean energy projects, and also designing and implementing sustainability plans and carbon inventories. One of our most exciting initiatives underway is called the Sustainable Oregon Workforce Initiative. We were brought on board by the state of Oregon to coordinate all the clean energy workforce development efforts. So what are the employment needs of clean energy for a long time now, and he's been a true champion and always a great one to have. He comes to Salem when you need him to come to weigh in on behalf of this industry. He's just really an asset to our community and to this industry. Tucker.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming. Let me tell you briefly a little bit about PV Powered first. We're just about a mile down the road in the Old Mill District. We manufacture inverters. Inverters take the energy from the solar panel, makes it into AC power that you connect to the grid. So we make equipment that's worth about 20% of the installation of a PV system and contains all the intelligence. So just so you know the perspective. No, it really does. It's the only part that has intelligence. You've heard from people that kind of from a high level. I'm going to give you a perspective from a very company level, but I'm going to start with my conclusion. first, and that's that Congress and the next president need to take very bold and very aggressive action to transition our economy to renewable energy and clean energy within the next 10 years. Now I'm going to explain why that's so important. I'll lead off first by saying the state of Oregon has been a national leader in passing legislation and support that has really created an amazing opportunity.
Again, thank everybody for coming out today. It's obvious to me that this community cares about a clean economy, local, good jobs, well-paying jobs. A decade ago, I was sitting at a desk that I had been sitting at for a decade. I didn't like it. I was ready for something different. A decade ago, I got to go out and witness my first solar electric and solar hot water installations. I was moved. At that point in time, I realized there was an industry, an economy there that fit not only with my personal beliefs, but what we need as a nation, as a world. A clean environment, a safe environment for our kids, free of dependence on foreign oil. E2 Powered exists because of what my wife and I saw 10 years ago. It has been a passion for the last 10 years that we make a difference. And we are very happy and excited that we have this type of a community and this type of effort going on. 657 events like this today nationwide. It is very big. We're very happy. As Joelle mentioned, 3.5 years ago, our company was 1 full-time employee. I had another job. I worked here basically at night. Today, we are 8 employees.
Right.
Yeah.
I do not think this is a coincidence. I talked to other counterparts of mine across the U.S. at various trainings and events. This is not unique. This is what is happening across the United States. At a time when our country is choking on bad debt, climate change, global wars, and a lack of confidence, we need a superbly progressive investment in clean jobs and renewable technologies.
Here, here.
This investment will create hundreds of thousands of clean, green jobs across the United States and end our dependence on foreign oil. We believe strongly in it. I think we can all agree on that. Locally for us at E2 Powered, we've realized the impact that good policy can make. To mention a couple of the 3 larger projects that we're working on right now, those projects are going to save over 100,000 kilowatt hours of energy a year.
Wow. Yeah.
This translates to 170,000 pounds of carbon dioxide not being emitted to the atmosphere every year. These systems will be in place for 25, 35 years. These are long-lived systems. They're making a huge difference. However, these projects are made possible by tax credits, incentives, and grants, but they are only made possible by individuals who, like us, have a vision of what the clean energy economy in the United States will be. Oregon, with its leadership and stewardship, has proven that these policies will work. With forward-looking tax credits like the RETSI and BETSI was mentioned, our green jobs and economy have already started. We've got to do more. It's time to act, and it's time to act quickly.